Good morning, everyone. Simon Roza from Exceptional Learners and EB. And here we are, still going through October, talking about ADHD awareness. We're smashing myths and talking about challenges of being an ADHDer, the right words to use, and people have been sending in their questions. I suppose today's question, EB, is actually following on from yesterday's, and it's all around this one young boy who wrote to me who is really upset with the things that he says when he gets upset. He says at the time he says them, but he doesn't really mean them, and afterwards he feels really sorry about it. So I thought I'd take a few moments just to explain what's going on. Okay, so ADHDers, as you know, think a little bit differently, and they also feel very differently as well. They have very big emotions. So when they're happy, you're super happy. Every part of you is super happy. And when you're sad, yeah, it can just be a really low point, and it can feel really grey, like nothing's ever going to change. And then there are times when you can be bored. And being bored and trying to manage that emotion can be really tricky. And then you can be excited and doing things as well. So you have very, very big emotions. Now, there's also something around seeing time differently. You see, ADHDs are really focused on the now, which means they're great as policemen and great as doctors as well, because they need to be right in the now. But it's a bit hard to see the future, and you'll get better at it too. So what does that mean? Well, when you're having big emotions, say if you're really cranky with a situation that's happened, where your little brother has just been annoying you, and your emotions are building up, because you're thinking in the now, you almost think that that's the way it's always going to be. And that's really frightening. So your brain stops being logical and stops thinking and goes down to another part where it's just reacting. And you might react by fighting or hitting out. You might react by saying things. You might even freeze or run away, or perhaps you find yourself fibbing and not understanding why you're fibbing. Well, see, there's a few things going on. You've got your big emotions, and then you're reacting to them differently as well. What you probably do is that you hate the situation that you're in, but not the people that are there. So you might say things that are directed towards the people that are there, but it's actually really the situation that you don't like. So you might say you hate your little brother, or you hate your little sister, or you wish that something horrible might happen to them. But in fact, it's you just wish that situation wasn't there. So you have big feelings, and sometimes our logical brain switches off and we go down to a reaction, our lower brain, and we say and do things that we don't mean. Saying sorry once you're calm does go away, but it's your actions afterwards that are really important as well. Make sure that if you are sorry, you show them you're sorry by doing something. And I know you can, and I know that they mean it, but lots of people don't really understand how deeply ADHDers feel and how passionate they can be about some things. So that's probably why you say some things that you regret, and you're probably going to do them again. But you will get greater control over this. The first time you do things, it's always a little bit hard. All things are hard until you get better at them, in fact, especially when they're new. But you can and you will gain control. There are lots of things you can do. You can exercise. You can do things that you love. You can learn. You can have connection time with your friends and connection time with your family as well. lots of things that you can do to take control of those big emotions. Breathing and grounding can really help too. All right, I hope that's explained why sometimes you say things that you don't mean, and perhaps how to move through those. Hope you had a great day at school if you went back to school today. Hope that was okay for you. Term 4, big term. All right, cheers everyone. See you again soon.